In this video, I'll start with the next topic, pipes and cisterns. I'll solve problems on pipes and cisterns. So now before starting with the problems, now let us see some of the basic concepts in pipes and cisterns. If an inlet pipe can fill a tank in X hours, then part filled by the pipe in 1 hour, it will be equal to 1 by X. If an outlet pipe can empty a tank in Y hours, then part emptied by the pipe in 1 hour is equal to 1 by Y. So, if a pipe can fill a tank in X hours, then in 1 hour it can fill 1 by X part of the tank. Similarly, if an outlet pipe can empty a tank in Y hours, then in 1 hour it can empty 1 by Yth part of the tank. Now the next scenario, if one pipe fill a tank in X hours and another pipe can fill the tank in Y hours, then on opening both the types, the part of the tank which is filled in 1 hour will be equal to 1 by X plus 1 by Y. The part which is filled by the first pipe in 1 hour is 1 by X, and the part which is filled by the second pipe in 1 hour is 1 by Y. So the part of the tank which is filled in 1 hour when both the pipes are open will be 1 by X plus 1 by Y, or this is equal to X plus Y by XY. So the time taken to fill the tank will be the reciprocal of that, that is XY by X plus Y. Now let us take the next case. If a pipe fill a tank in X hours and another pipe can empty the tank in Y hours, then on opening both pipes, when Y is greater than X, then the part filled in 1 hour will be 1 by X minus 1 by Y, or on taking LCM, this is equal to Y minus X by XY. Therefore, the time taken to fill the tank will be XY by Y minus X. So, this is the case when a pipe can fill a tank in X hours and another pipe can empty the tank in Y hours, then the part filled in 1 hour will be Y minus X by XY, and the time taken to fill the tank will be XY by Y minus X. On the other hand, when X is greater than Y, then the part emptied in 1 hour will be 1 by Y minus 1 by X, or this is equal to X minus Y by XY. So, the time taken to empty the tank will be the reciprocal of this. So, it will be equal to XY by X minus Y. So, these are the various situations where we have to solve problems on pipes and cisterns. So, next we'll move on to the problems. Here I will solve the first 8 questions of exercise 1.6 from chapter 1, Applied Mathematics by M.L. Agarwal. So, the first question is, two pipes A and B can fill the tank in 24 minutes and 36 minutes respectively. If both the pipes are open together, then find the time in which the tank will be filled completely. So this is a very easy and direct question. Here A takes 24 minutes to fill the tank and B takes 36 minutes to fill the tank. So we have to find the time in which the tank will be filled completely. So from here we have the part of the tank filled by pipe A in 1 minute will be 1 by 24. The part of the tank filled by pipe B in 1 minute will be 1 by 36. So, if both pipes are open, then part of the tank filled in 1 minute will be 1 by 24 plus 1 by 36. Here we have 72. Here 3 plus 2. So, this is equal to 5 by 72. Therefore, time taken to fill the tank will be the reciprocal of 5 by 72, which is 72 by 5. So this is equal to 14 minutes. Here we can write 72 by 5 is nothing but 14 plus 2 by 5. This 2 by 5 we can convert it into seconds, or this is equal to 14 plus 2 by 5 into 60. So it is 14 minutes 24 seconds. Therefore, the time taken to fill the tank is equal to 14 minutes 24 seconds. I hope this is clear. Next question. A pipe can fill a tank in 20 minutes and another pipe can empty the same tank in 60 minutes. If both the pipes are open together, then how much time will they take to fill the tank? See, here we have got the first pipe can fill the tank in 20 minutes and another pipe can empty the same tank in 60 minutes. So, part of the tank filled by first pipe in 1 minute will be 1 by 20. And part of the tank emptied by the second pipe in 1 minute is given as, it will be 1 by 60. Therefore, if both pipes are open, then the part of the tank filled in 1 minute will be 1 by 20 minus 1 by 60. So here the LCM is 60. Here 3 minus 1, or 2 by 60, it is 1 by 30. So they have asked how much time will they take to fill the tank. Therefore, required time taken will be the reciprocal of 1 by 30, or it is equal to 30 minutes. I hope this is clear. A pipe can fill a tank in 40 minutes. Due to leakage in the bottom, it took 60 minutes to fill the tank. How much time will it take for the leakage to empty the full tank? So here, the time to fill the tank is 40 minutes, and because of the leakage, it took 60 minutes to fill the tank. So we have to find the time required for leakage to empty the full tank. So let us consider, let the leakage take y minutes to empty the tank. So the part of the tank which is filled by the first pipe in 1 minute is, it will be 1 by 40. So next, the part of the tank emptied by leakage in 1 minute will be 1 by y. So because we have taken, the leakage takes y minutes to empty the tank. So this is equal to 1 by y. If both pipes are open, then the part of the tank which is filled in 1 minute, it will be 1 by 60, because it is given, it took 60 minutes to fill the tank. So this will be equal to 1 by 60. So we have 1 by 40 minus 1 by y is equal to 1 by 60. Or from this we get 1 by y is equal to 1 by 40 minus 1 by 60. Or let us take LCM 120. So here 3, here 2. That is equal to 1 by 120. So therefore, 1 by y is equal to 1 by 120. Therefore, y is equal to 120 minutes. Y is equal to 120 by 60, that is equal to 2 hours. So therefore, it takes 2 hours for the leakage to empty the full tank. Next question. A pump can fill a tank with water in 2 hours. Because of a leakage, it took 1/3 hours to fill the tank. How much time will it take for the leakage to drain all the water of the full tank? So it is similar to the previous question. So let the leakage take y hours to empty the tank. Then it is given a pump can fill a tank in 2 hours. So the part of the tank filled by the pump in 1 hour will be equal to 1/2. Then the part of the tank emptied by the leakage in 1 hour will be 1/y, because we have taken it will take y hours to empty the tank. If both are open, then the part of the tank filled in 1 hour is equal to, it is given as 2 1/3 hours to fill the tank. So the part that will be filled in 1 hour will be equal to 1 divided by 2 1/3. That is equal to 1/7/3, or it is equal to 3/7. Therefore, we have 1/2 minus 1/y is equal to 3/7. From this we get 1/y is equal to half minus 3/7, that is 7 minus 6/14, or 1/14. Therefore, y is equal to 14 hours. Therefore, the time in which the leakage will drain all the water of the full tank is 14 hours. Next question. 2 pipes A and B running together can fill a tank in 6 minutes. If pipe A takes 5 minutes less than B to fill the tank, find the time taken by pipe B to fill the tank alone. So let us take, let pipe B fill the tank in y minutes. Then A can fill the tank in y minus 5 minutes. So we are given 2 pipes running together can fill the tank in 6 minutes. So therefore we have 1/6 is equal to 1/y plus 1/y minus 5, or 1/6 is equal to y minus 5 plus y divided by y square minus 5y. So y square minus 5y is equal to 6 into 2y minus 5 on cross multiplying, or we get y square minus 5y minus 12y plus 30 is equal to 0. So here we have a quadratic equation in y. So we get y square minus 17y plus 30 is equal to 0, or on solving this we get y minus 15 into y minus 2 is equal to 0. So therefore y is equal to 15 or y is equal to 2. Here if we take y is equal to 2, then we will have A can fill the tank in 2 minus 5, which is minus 3 minutes. Time cannot be in negative. Therefore, y is equal to 15. Therefore, time taken by B to fill the tank will be 15 minutes. The next question is, pipe A can fill the tank 3 times faster than pipe B. If both A and B can fill the tank in 36 minutes running together, find how much time will pipe A take to fill the tank alone. So here they have given pipe A can fill the tank 3 times faster than pipe B. And they have given if both A and B can fill the tank in 36 minutes running together, we have to find the time in which pipe A can fill the tank alone. So let us take, let pipe B fill the tank in y minutes. Then A can fill the tank in y by 3 minutes. Therefore, we have 1 by 36 is equal to 1 by y by 3 plus 1 by y, or this is equal to 3 by y plus 1 by y, or we have 1 by 36 is equal to 3 plus 1 by y. So from this, if we cross multiply, we have y is equal to 36 into 4. That is equal to 148 minutes. We have got the time in which B can fill the tank. It is 144 minutes. Now A can fill the tank in 144 by 3 minutes. So we have A can fill the tank in 144 divided by 3, that is equal to 48 minutes. Next question. Two pipes A and B can fill a cistern in 32 minutes and 48 minutes respectively. Both the pipes are open together for some time and then pipe B is turned off. Find when pipe B must be turned off so that the cistern gets filled in 24 minutes. So we are given the time in which A and B can fill a cistern, and they have said B is turned off after some time, because of which the cistern gets filled in 24 minutes. We have to find when pipe B is turned off. So we have the part of the tank filled by pipe A in 1 minute is 1 by 32. Part of the tank filled by pipe B in 1 minute is 1 by 48. Now let us consider let B be turned off after T minutes. So for the first T minutes, both A and B were turned on. So the part which is filled in the first T minutes is T into 1 by 32 plus 1 by 48. Then for the remaining time, that is for 24 minus T, the cistern gets filled in 24 minutes. So for the remaining time for 24 minus T, B was turned off and only A was turned on. So for the remaining time, it is only the tank was filled by only A. So it is 24 minus T into 1 by 32. This is equal to 1. So the entire tank was filled in this way. So here let us take LCM. LCM is 96 here. So here T into 3 plus 2 by 96 plus 24 minus T by 32 is equal to 1. Here let us multiply and divide by 3 so that we get so 5T plus 72 minus 3T is equal to 1. So from this we have 2T plus 72 is equal to 96, or 2T is equal to 24, T is equal to 12 minutes. So B is turned off after 12 minutes. So we got T as 12 minutes, which means B was turned off after 12 minutes. Next question. Two pipes A and B can fill a tank in 20 hours and 16 hours respectively. Pipe B alone is kept open for 1/4 of the time and both pipes are kept open for the remaining time. Find the time required to fill the tank. So we are given the part of the tank which is filled by pipe A in 1 hour is 1 by 20 and part of the tank filled by pipe B in 1 hour is 1 by 16. Now let us take the time required to fill the tank as X hours. So they have said this pipe B alone is kept open for 1/4 of the time and for the remaining time both the pipes were kept open. So for x by 4 of the time we have only B was kept open. So x by 4 into 1 by 16 plus 1 minus 1 by 4 into x, that is 3 by 4x. Here both the pipes were kept open. 1 by 20 plus 1 by 16 is equal to 1. So the entire tank was filled in this way. So we have x by 64 plus 3x by 4 into, let us take LCM. LCM is 80. So here we get 4 plus 5 is equal to 1, or let us take here whole LCM as 320. Here we get 5x plus 27x is equal to 1, or we have 32x is equal to 320. Therefore, x is equal to 10 hours. So hence, the time required to fill the tank is equal to 10 hours. I hope this video was useful for you. Thank you for watching.